Today we're going to talk about your pelvic floor. Okay, so question number 1. What even is my pelvic floor? I've never heard of it. You're not the only one. Lots of women don't have a clue about their pelvic floor muscle, and it's a really important muscle because it can stop you leaking wee or poo or passing wind, and it's really important when you're pregnant. Okay, number 2. Do lots of people leak? I thought it was just me. No, you are definitely not alone. 1 in 3 women who are pregnant or have had a baby find it hard to control their bladder. And this can be any woman, any age, any ethnic group, white, black, Asian, whether you've had a baby before or not. It really doesn't matter. Lots of women are affected by leaking. Question 3. I heard leaking is normal when women have kids. Is that true? Lots of women think it's something that only happens when you've had kids. Although leaking a little bit of wee when you cough, sneeze or do any activity is really common, it's not something you have to put up with. It may be common, but it is never normal, whatever your age. Question 4. So where is my pelvic floor? So your pelvic floor is between your legs. It's a group of muscles that hold your bladder, womb and bowel and supports them like a hammock. Like that, right? Or like that? I think a hammock like that. Yeah. The muscles squeeze around your bladder and bowel, and this is how it controls your wee and your poo. The next question, question number 5. What do pelvic floor muscle exercises do? Pelvic floor muscle exercises, sometimes called Kegels, make the muscles stronger. This means you have more control over your bladder and your bowel. So having a strong muscle will stop you leaking when you cough, sneeze, lift, or even when you want to have a go on that trampoline. Question number 6. Why should I bother doing pelvic floor muscle exercises when I'm pregnant? As I just explained, doing pelvic floor muscle exercises is going to make the muscle stronger. This is really important when you're pregnant. Not just so that it's strong when you cough or sneeze, or if you're vomiting a lot because you have bad morning sickness, but it also supports your baby as it grows. When you practice these exercises, you also learn to relax the muscle, and this is going to help push your baby out when the time comes. Stronger muscles will also help you recover quicker after having your baby. And did you know that having stronger muscles can help improve sensation when you're having sex? Question 7. How soon in my pregnancy should I start doing these exercises? My advice is to start your pelvic floor muscle exercises early on in pregnancy because lots of women start leaking before they give birth, even if it's their first baby. Some people think that having a cesarean section means they won't leak, but sadly this isn't the case, so it's still really important to do the exercises. So question 8, last question. Who do I talk to about pelvic floor muscle exercises? You ought to be told about the benefits of pelvic floor muscle exercises by your healthcare professional, especially when you're pregnant. If you have any concerns about leaking, talk to your midwife or GP and ask to see a specialist continence advisor or physiotherapist who can help. And remember, leaking can be prevented and treated, so don't give up and please ask for help if you need it. These were some of the common questions about your pelvic floor. I hope they were helpful and thanks very much for watching. Bear with me guys. If I swipe, is it the next one? Wait, you don't make a blooper reel, do you?